You don't leave me alone, and I can tell your mama like you never felt you want someone loving when my love on the shelf. Oh, on the shelf. Coming down so slow, you waking on the key.
We met on a mini golf course in New Zealand. So yeah, we went to New Zealand, we met, and we toured as a band for like 3 months. But it's really difficult in New Zealand. I don't know, man, like no disrespect to New Zealanders, but they're a little behind on some stuff, and it seems like they want to wait until it's fixed.
I think also it was quite positive that it didn't work in New Zealand, because we tried it for about 3 months, and then after that we went our separate ways. And in the space of like 2 years we were travelling around, and we really got the opportunity to perfect our craft, because before it was quite rapid beatbox and very sloppy guitar. Now it's just
rapid beatbox and dodgy guitar, but like nicer t-shirts and tighter jeans. It's like, I've been saying for a long time, like 6 years, but it's bullshit. It's like 9 years. Yeah, I started when I was 18. And yeah, the first couple of years were just hobby. I was studying other things, really wanted the other things. And then it just took over. It became an addiction, passion. Training was fun, performing was fun. And then I started to jam with people. And like I've jammed with people in acting if you're improvising, or dance if you're doing like contact improv. And it was always the funnest part for me. It's like capturing whatever's in the room and making something. But that next to jamming with musicians doesn't even come close. I don't know what it is. I'm sure if I take some acid at some point I might be able to see what it is, but I haven't got a fucking clue. But yeah, beatbox for me, after I saw the first guy, it was the best thing I'd ever seen. My mind is kind of like separated, so the beatbox is clean and it goes. If I focus on that, then I'm really good. But there's another section of my brain that likes to just do other shit. So I focus on looking at people, but sometimes the weirdest thing, like you'll just catch someone's face, it will remind you of something, and then I'm thinking about like having a cup of tea with my mum 2 years ago, and then suddenly it's like you're performing Wake the Fuck Up, and then I'm back in the game. So I think about loads of shit. But since I've been here, my mind's really, really quiet. So I've been smiling loads when we're performing and really looking at people when we're playing. And yeah, focusing on the tunes. And it's so much better when I do that for myself. No, it took like 4 years for it to even look like a gift. 4 years of like training my ass off. So the guy I saw, well, he wasn't even that good, but it was the first I'd ever seen. It just fucking blew my mind. What the fuck? How? Why? When? I'll tell you a couple of his gifts while he thinks about his gifts. Okay. His ability to, like, when he plays, his hand style is different to most other guitarists. It's very long and battered, so it gives a completely different timbre to the music. Second gift, for me, one of his best gifts is the way that he can completely use his voice the way that I do, but for a separate singing voice, and to like just capture instantly like goosebumps on people. And like I get them when he does it, and I've been playing with him for fucking years. But also my favorite gift of his is to be able to make the audience feel at ease. Because I'm a little bit intense on stage, and a little bit, and I get that, and it's cool. So it's really nice to watch people when they've had enough of me, to like look at Andy and just be like settled and like, oh, that's nice, that's gonna be fine, everything's gonna be fine.
Yin and yang.
Yin and yang. Mexican food is not the same anywhere else in the world apart from Mexico.
Yeah. definitely so. I've learned how to eat hot food as well and learned to enjoy it.
What's that green shit?
Although I got pulled up on, I thought it was guacamole, but it totally wasn't guacamole. It was like a green chili that was pasted.
You take like, it's not jalapenos, but it's like some kind of...
It's like the hottest pepper in the hottest chili.
And then you dry it up, and then you crush it down, and then you add like onions and garlic. People put vinegar in it too.
And it blows your socks off.
And they make it, and it's like a sauce, and you put it on.
Sounds spicy.
Yeah, he took a fucking tortilla, he like spreaded this thing like arrogantly all over it, thinking it was guacamole.
Yeah.
So, like, just as he's about to put it on, someone was like, that's the hottest thing in Mexico, mate. Like,
so I scraped it off, and then I ate it, and then it was still the hottest thing I've ever eaten. So.
But also, yeah, we've learned about like your respect for elders, your respect for family.
Yeah.
That shit's kind of lost where we come from. Like, when people get old and not useful, we just fucking throw them in a home. And like tell somebody we just pay them, look after my grandma, my grandfather. Here it's like the collective feeling between people is just fucking amazing and normal. It's normal for you. So when we say it, you're like, yeah, of course. But we're like, no, not of course. Like, the whole of the Western world has become completely like insular, selfish. One person, my life, I need to do this. You're stopping me from. It's like, fucking hell. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for your parents, and they wouldn't be here if it wasn't for your grandparents. They've done 3 times life that you've done, and they're just sitting there, calm as fuck, living life. And there's us just running around wild, trying to understand shit. Fucking, you go and ask your elders something about a problem you have, pretty sure they got a fucking good idea of what's going on. Yeah, we met them yesterday.
Yeah, they gave us a blessing for the festival.
How did it feel?
To start with, because I was fucking late, so I felt like a massive twat. Because what the fuck, you're late to meet the elders. So I sat down and I was like, oh shit, I felt like I was in school, like, oh fuck. And then when I looked at all of them and they were so happy and open and free, I was like, oh, they don't give a fuck, cool, this is lovely, yeah. I have 2. I thought about this.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I was fucking really scared of death before, so I needed to look at why. And, the young me, like the stupid me, wants to like be on every drug that there is all at once and having sex, and then it just ends right at the crescendo and then it's gone. That would be nice, but that's not realistic. So I'd like to die near the sea, in my bed, in my house. I don't care who's around. But I'd like to be at peace and by water.
Never really thought about it. I just figured it just happened. It's not something I fear really. If there was a perfect way. Obviously, I'd like to die quietly. Not like that. Me and you in a hospital bed, you screaming, and me just being like, "Can I change rooms, please?"
This fucking guy. No, that would be nice to die together. That'd be cool.
I'd like to be like, maybe, I think maybe in the desert, but like
hot, dehydrated,
something fast. But maybe like in the desert on a horse, like just I was trying to be romantic. But I don't know, darling.
So
it's hard to think of. How would I like to die?
On stage.
On stage, yeah. I'd like to finish a show, come off, smoke a joint, die.
Like when the joint's finished, not like halfway through. That'd be so shit. Like give me, it's going. Give me.
Hey, I'm a waiter. I said, hey, I'm a fool. I said, I don't mind no hesitating when you jump back in the middle. I'm a fool.